Now we should be live. All right. Such sadness, indeed, Ashley. You did, Ken, but you missed out. Yes, I suppose so.
Such sadness, yeah.
All right, guys. Let's go ahead and begin. So get the music going here. And let me know if the music ends up being too loud. I think I was hearing it before and it was fine. But welcome, Jason and Ken, to another, not episode, another play of Junkyard Juggernauts. For those watching, my name is Francisco, and I'm joined by my two friends, Ken and Jason. Ken, where can people find you online?
On Twitch, okay?
On Twitch?
I actually should be on Twitch, Kenneth and...
Yeah, if you decide...
Kenneth and...
If you want to go see Ken stream this instead of watching Francisco, because Ken has the beard of knowledge, then go over to Kennethan on Twitch. So he's playing, and also Jason. Where can people find you online? Oh my gosh, there he is.
Yes, hello. My name is Jason. I'm with Geeky Guys for God, Orange County. You can find us on Facebook at if you search for Geeky Guys for God OC. We should show up.
Awesome. Are you going to stay on camera? Because I will position you if you are. Otherwise, I'm going to...
Yeah,
I cannot hold my phone the entire time.
Okay, yeah. No,
also, you're not right now.
But I just want to pop in to say hi, to
awesome.
Show the people that I am real.
Sweet.
I am not a robot.
He's a real person.
A real person. And even though he's by the saffron on my screen, guys, so Jason is playing as Riviera, the water mageneer. Ken is playing as Hobart, the wind mageneer, and I'm going to be playing as Saffron, the fire mageneer tonight. We're going to be playing a player-controlled Warlord game. So one of us will end up being the Warlord. We don't know who
That's
it
Francisco. Yeah.
But we'll go ahead and start. All right. So Jason, last time you played, I know you played a blind playtest, which thank you again for doing that. I've changed and tried to streamline several aspects of the game since then. So I'm going to be doing a teach through the three main phases of the game. There's the salvage phase, the build phase, and the free the land phase. Free the land being the bulk of it. But so I'm just going to teach at the beginnings of each of those stages. I'm trying to not overload you guys too much. But here we go. All right, so starting with the salvage phase, what we're going to do is each of us is going to draw 6 cards from this pile of the Galmany Junkyard. And we'll do that in order of whoever fixed something last goes first. Then once you look at your cards, you'll be able to get rid of 0 to 3 of them. You can keep all of them, or you can get rid of up to 3 of them. We're going to take those cards, shuffle them into the main deck, and draw back out face up. Yes, exactly. I'm doing it with the hand motion, Ken. Face up the cards that the number of cards that we had mulliganed, essentially. And then in reverse turn order from how we started, we will draw that many cards back up, and you'll get to, so whoever took cards last will get their first choice of like the face up cards, and then reversing back to the first player, and that'll be the salvage phase. So for what cards you might be looking for as you're trying to build your Juggernaut, and I should just double check that everyone's on the same page. The point of this game is we are building up a Juggernaut to defeat a Warlord that has overthrown the land. So he's going to have a big bulky machine called a Warmock at the end that you're going to have to defeat. So you're going to have to you're going to have to augment your Juggernaut to be more powerful. And the first way to do that, though, is building a good one to start. So this is weird. I feel like I saw this last time. Oh my goodness. Fine. We'll go with a 10. Okay, guys. So if you can look at the card pile on the center of the map and press spacebar, just so I can bring up and explain this card again. So these are the main power cards that we use for. They're multi-use cards. For this salvage phase, the things you're mainly going to be paying attention to are the number on the top and bottom, and also you might want to be paying attention to you'll want to pay attention to the color, which stands for each element. Green is earth, purple is wind, blue is water, and red orange is fire. You can use these cards as legs or arms when you're building your Juggernaut. And when you build, based on the colors you choose, it will allow you to, and I'm actually gonna use Hobart since we don't have him playing here. I'm gonna use him as an example. I'm gonna put his card at the center, and you could spacebar over this one just to bring it up real quick. And you can see at the bottom, well, first off, let me start with the base stats. So in the middle of the card, there's these labels: attack strength, and you'll see like +1 on Hobart, HP, hit points +3 on Hobart, speed +1 on I keep saying Hobart, this is Malcolm. Wow. On Malcolm. Those are Malcolm's base stats. Those are the stats he sort of starts the game with, just him, no Juggernaut pieces or anything. That's just, he has a lot of hit points, but he's weak in attack strength and weak in speed. And each mage in here has a different set of those. Okay. In addition to that, you can play, you're going to play the advanced version, which you guys can choose which, if you're going to play novice or advanced. But the advanced version, at the bottom, you have an extra action or reaction that you can unlock based on the colors or the elements you used to build your Juggernaut. So, for instance, for Malcolm, if you were to build your Juggernaut to have a, hey, Apple Dance, how are you doing? If you were to have built your Juggernaut to have a earth arm, green arm, a blue arm, water arm, and a green leg, earth leg, and then the other leg is anything. But if you have those three things, you unlock Sanguine Sprout, which is an ability that allows Malcolm to disable and enable more and more limbs. Likewise, on the corollary, if you want to be more defensive, you could try to build your Juggernaut to unlock Poison Thorn, which would require a fire arm, a earth leg, and a water leg, and then the other arm could be whatever you want. So keeping in mind, if you're going to try to work toward building, unlocking a build special, and also just having the best numbers to have the strongest Juggernaut, is what to look for when you're trying to get cards. Okay, so I think that's probably plenty. Any questions, though, before we continue?
Nope.
All right.
Not for me.
Okay, cool. Then let's see. What did I fix last? I fixed myself some dinner just a bit ago. Wait, we can.
I was doing cable management of my computer here, right?
All right,
putting cables together, moving the cables around,
you know what?
tying them, and
Yeah,
like
and you were
getting
doing
like
that
nice, so
just before I got on.
that's right.
Oh, go ahead, Jason.
I'm kind of in the middle of fixing it. I fixed it over the weekend, and I'm going to be fixing it again probably when I get off of here. But the 3D printer here, I've got parts.
Okay,
So
very nice.
I give it to him.
You're okay, Jason. So, Jason, before we begin, you could go first, Jason. Would you prefer for Riviera to play the advanced side, or you could flip the card over and play novice side and not have to worry about heroic feats that get greater? You don't have to worry about the build specials, but it's up to you. There's more depth in the advanced side.
Yeah,
but
that's right.
If you're just like, that's too much, everything you just said, Francisco, is already too much. Even though I've played this before, you might want to go with the novice version side.
I say that every time you talk. What are you talking about?
You say that every time I talk. Which would you prefer?
I'm going to go with the. I'm on the advanced side right now.
Yes, correct.
Yeah. So I want to stick on this.
Okay.
That's what we did last time. I had fun with it.
Okay, perfect.
I was able to manage to get one of these combos. I'm pretty sure I can only get one. Yeah.
Awesome.
I only get one.
So we'll start with you, Jason, and then play will pass to the left. So we'll go to Ken next, then me last.
The left. Oh, counterclockwise?
Yeah. No, that's clockwise. To the left is clockwise.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. I'm Hobart. Who's got Saffron?
I have Saffron.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Yeah,
That's fine.
it's okay. Never mind.
Okay, so
Don't push up on my screen the people's names are.
oh, gotcha.
You know, can I move those?
Jason, so from this pile,
All right.
you just press
Mhm.
T to take and go until you have 6 cards. And if you get the Warlord card, you cannot discard that one. You have to hold on to it. So just be aware of that. Okay, you got 6. Ken, you go 6 now?
The T, right?
Yeah, T to take, exactly.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
All right, and I'll take the last 6. This should be 6 if I set this up right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, good. I set it up right. Thank you, Lord. Okay. And Apple, I neglected to say, how have you been doing? It's been a while. Are you back in school, or how'd camp go? All those things. Oh, I also forgot one more setup thing I need to do, guys. Hold on. So you can start thinking about what cards you want to get rid of, 0 to 3, and just put them. You can put them around where like Malcolm's card is, or out below the map anywhere. I forgot to set up the cards for the cities, so I'm going to do that real quick.
Okay, I'm going to discard 1 card.
1 card, okay. I am going to discard. Oh, geez, what's my build specials here? I guess I'll go for that, but it's gonna be a while. Okay.
Put him where?
Just where
There.
Jason put his will work fine.
Right.
And I guess we'll do this. Okay, so I got rid of 3. Ken, it looks like you got rid of 2. And Jason, you got rid of 1. Is that everyone done?
Yep.
Okay. So I'm going to put these back, not this, into the deck. Okay. And we're going to shuffle the deck here. And we're going to draw out. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Sorry, Ken. I'm gonna be taking those. And I will take.
You do know what color I am, right?
Yes, I do, but I need those.
Right, just whatever.
All right. So Ken, you get to pick 2 now, I believe.
Jeez, what? It's not the same way just put down already. I got. Okay. Take that, and then. Oh my gosh, what's this other one? This is a 5, which is attach power card in hand. A Juggernaut. Well, that's that one. Okay, yeah. I would use that one. Destroy any limb. Owner of destroyed limb gets 1d6 potions. Okay. You can't wait. Destroy any limb. Owner of destroyed limb. I can destroy my own limb, couldn't I?
Yeah, you could. Absolutely. If you're like, man, I need potions bad, you could do that.
Right.
Absolutely.
Taking that then.
All right, that leaves this last one for you, Jason.
Yep, that's my color anyway, so.
Well, that works out. All right, guys. So now that's phase 1. We're done. So now we're going to move on to building our Juggernaut. How this works is you want to make sure your arms, when you add up your arms together, it's greater than your legs add up together. And something to sort of be thinking forward as we move toward, as you build, if you have a card that matches your Mageneer, so blue cards for Jason, purple cards for Ken, red cards for me.
Oh, I mean the one you took?
Yeah, the ones I took, exactly. Keep in mind that when you play those as an Amplify effect, that sort of black strip in the middle of the cards that say like a magical effect that happens, if you play that and it matches your Mageneer, you will not lose it to the junk pile. It will become essentially tapped and go below your Juggernaut for the combat round or whenever you're using it. And when the combat session is over, you will get it back into your hand. Any other color, you'll lose it into the junk pile if you play it. But ones that match you, you'll get to recuperate or renew at the end of combat. So just something to be aware of.
Interesting. But having the same colored item on your mech, doesn't that give you a bonus?
So on your mech, it's teal and brown, so I'm not sure quite what you mean by the same color. Oh,
so
you mean if you have a blue card, like a fire card on your mech? No, you don't get to reuse a fire card. So you don't use these. You don't use the amplifies that are in your mech. It's just the ones in your hand. If they match your Mageneer, you'll get them back if it's the same color.
Okay.
Yeah.
But having the same color on my mech, the blue cards on my my blue character, does that give you a special bonus for? Besides the matching ones on the bottom.
Last time you played, it did. I've gotten rid of all those extra little bonuses because honestly, by the end of the game, they don't really add up to much, and they just take a lot of time at the front end to calculate. So now all you're doing, now that you've built your mech, awesome, is almost built your mech, maybe. Okay, now built your mech.
Because now that I know that I don't get that bonus anymore, I want to
switch it out. Yeah,
keep the blue in my hand.
Yeah, no, that totally makes sense. There you go. And keep in mind that it looks like I'm just double checking. It looks like you're trying to unlock the hair of the sea dog. Is that accurate?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. And so you've built it perfectly for that. So as you compute your stats, your arms add together is your attack strength, and then also add in your base attack to that. So you know that +2 above in the attack strength label on your Mageneer card, Jason. So it's like, I don't know if you can see my red hand, but it's like right in here. Yeah. So you're gonna get 3 + 5 + 2 will be your attack strength. Hey, Bobo. Does that make sense?
Yeah. So it's 3. Oh yeah, okay. So both 8 + 2, 10. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I have a base of 2. I don't know why it was on 3 before.
Okay.
I think I accidentally just scrolled over it.
Oh, okay. And then speed, legs add together plus your base speed.
See all my colors.
And then HP is going to be your limbs add together.
See what's missing?
It's not those two numbers add together necessarily, because those have your extra base stats in them. But it's the HP. It's your legs and arms add together +2. Which, as long as you did that right, then perfect.
Don't worry, he can't hear me. See the colors I have? See the colors I have on my...
So I think you should actually be at 25 if I'm doing my math right. 10 plus 23 plus, because for your HP, I mean, because you got the +2 to it. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
There we go.
All right. Ken, are you good, or do you need help with anything?
I'm good.
Okay.
I mean, I'm good within reason.
Okay, good. All right, now I need to build mine, guys. So sorry for the wait here. So I make sure you guys were all squared away. Also, Ken, it's totally fine, but I'm curious why you have your leg way out to the side. You just prefer the cars not to overlap for your two legs?
Yeah.
No,
nope.
I mean,
Nope.
That was...
I thought it was good. Never mind. You're right.
Yeah.
Okay, nope.
I mean,
I
not a big deal. Not really going to change anything, but I was just curious.
Yeah, you're trying to cover up my color, I guess.
Oh, is that what you're doing? I see. Okay.
Because I'm purple. Look at that. No purple.
Oh, my word. Okay. And
Look.
This guy, and we'll do... What else? Oh, man. Yeah, well, that's what happens, Francisco.
No kidding. So much for using my advanced powers.
When are we at the point where it's no takebacks?
When it's what?
What if I want to switch out a card right now? Is it no takebacks?
You're fine. Only once we've all sort of proceeded, we've all said we're done with our building, and we proceeded to the next stage. So you're fine if you're still changing. Just make sure you're updating your stats accordingly, all that. And I'll essentially say, is everyone done? And then we'll move on. Let's see. 16, 17. Now I'm putting in my sets. You'll be back shortly. Hopefully, I look forward to having you back, Bobo, whenever you get back. The speed is 16 plus 1. So that's 17. Do I have this right? 9. Oh, crap. I can't do that. That is 16. All right. Never mind. Let's see. Okay. I'll put this out. And see, for instance, Jason, I just realized I had an invalid build. My arms and legs both equaled the same thing. So now I'm having to rejigger and change something.
He's the warlord. Okay.
No, I want to keep that one just in case. Oof. Yeah,
that explains that. We already know he's the warlord.
No, just to let you guys know, I'm not the warlord, so you don't have to worry about me.
Yeah, well, last game, you were not the warlord.
Exactly. So. See, I'm honest. I am honest from Cisco. You don't have to worry about me.
Okay.
Let's see. So that's 10. So that's actually 13.
That's what the warlord would say.
Oh my gosh! Get a T-shirt for that. So that's what the warlord would say.
We should. Yeah, you should make a T-shirt for that. Right?
That is probably gonna be a T-shirt I come up with at some point because that's just...
Usually the warlord is the first one to point at someone else to say that they're the warlord, though.
Oh, it's like a mind game. Oh,
it is. It's like what's that guy from Princess Bride? You know?
From what?
Princess Bride?
Oh yes. Vincent. Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
I switched glasses when your back was turned. Aha, you fool. Okay. I am done building. Is everyone else done building, or are you guys still adjusting?
I'm not still adjusting.
Okay.
I'm good to go.
Are you good to go, Jason? Or
Yep.
Okay. Awesome. Then we are going to start
I'm good to go.
Final phase, which is freeing the land. All right, so there's
freeing the land.
Freeing the land. Okay, so this is another
big tracts of land
that's changed decently, I'll say, since last time you played, Jason. So try to follow along. Also, if I would suggest, if you click on the little, it's like a little document icon in the lower left hand of your screen. It'll bring up the rules, and I've updated them to the latest version. I'm going to be going
in the lower.
If you go to page, let's see.
Oh, there you go.
It's hard to read, but it's like page 16 in the rules, page 10 in terms of the actual like PDF page count, where it says phase 3, freed the land. So I'm going to be talking through this. You don't have to read, but just for your reference, this is what I'm talking about right now. So we're going to determine who's going to go first, but after that, we're each going to travel across the land based on how many map markers away our movement tracker cube is on. We all start at a movement tracker of a movement allowance, I guess I'll say, of 3. We can move up to 3 of these little icons on the map away from where we're at. Every time you move, your movement tracker cube goes down 1. We each will move. So let's see. And let's just figure out turn order now. My speed is, let's see, 17. What is your speed, Ken?
18.
18. And what is your speed, Jason?
18.
18. Okay. So let's see. Because I have a tiebreaker ability as being Chonk, I'm going to determine that Jason's going to go first. So I'm gonna
because Ken's the warlord. You don't want him to go first.
Well, yeah, obviously.
He's the warlord.
Yeah, Ken's the warlord. Yes,
he took the 10. He took the 10. No.
So what? Because I want to be strong against the warlord. Yeah. But then Play's gonna pass to the left, so Ken's gonna go next, and then I'm gonna go last, and Hobart's not playing. All right. So we will all get to determine where we go. So I'll move my guy. I'm sorry, Jason will move his little standee, Ken will move his, then I'll move mine. After we've moved to where we want to go, then we go back around in the same order and determine what our camp, how we're going to camp. We travel and then we camp. And here's what camping means. It's broken down like this. It starts with the C in camp. It's an acrostic. The C in camp is complete a quest. So none of us are going to start with a quest. That's something that you only do every so often if you have a quest you're trying to fulfill. But that's a possible thing you can do, is complete a quest. And you can, when you camp, you can do these camp map actions on any icon. It doesn't matter. You're not. You can only do some on some, and others on others. You can do these 4 things on any icon. So complete a quest. You can. The A in camp is augment. In the rulebook, it might still say advanced, but it's augment your Juggernaut. That's where you're going to try to upgrade it, and you do this by rolling 2 dice. So I'm going to put 2 dice here on the middle of the map. I'm going to roll them both. Let's see, roll, and let's say I get a 6 and a 3. So I was able to tweak and fine tune my Juggernaut for 3 points. Essentially, you subtract one from the other, and that's how many points you get to add into your stats of your Juggernaut. So I could add 1 point into each stat here. I could add 3 points into HP. You can attribute them however you like. In addition to that, if there's let's say you got some awesome loot from a battle and you want to switch out a card in your hand with one of your limbs, you could do that also when you're augmenting. And lastly, second to last thing, when you augment, you would move your movement tracker cube up 2 spaces. So what's the downside of this, Francisco? Why don't I just do this all the time? Well, every time you augment, it will add a corruption token to the last clear road you went through. So if everyone's doing it, it's going to have corruption spreading a lot. So that's
in the end gives the Warlord extra potions.
Exactly. In the end, based on how powerful the Warlord power multiplier is, that will determine how.
Is there a way to clear corruption?
Yeah, you can clear corruption just whenever you go. Let's say there are 2 corruptions here on this map, and let's say, Ken, you're wanting to clear them both by traveling to Fixer's Ferry. All you have to do is say, I'm clearing these corruption. Then you take the number of corruption you clear squared, and you subtract that from your HP, and then you get them as potions, and you clear that corruption. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Also know how you know about who the Warlord is then. Okay.
That wouldn't determine who the Warlord is, though.
No. You would know if the person doesn't clear corruption.
Oh, a person that doesn't clear corruption. Yes.
Why take the hits and then get the potions? Wait till the end, get the potions.
That's fair. Let's see. So that's the A in camp is augment. The M in camp is meet, as in to meet someone, not Arby's. We have the meats. So meeting is what you may remember, Jason. I'm not sure how much of your play you necessarily remember, but in the last play, every single map icon, map marker, had a different thing that you could do at that spot. So the meeting in camp is that thing. So let's say I travel to the brigand camp. I can try to gamble with the brigands. I can disband them. I can look at my drop frames going off the hook in OBS. What are you doing to me, OBS? Let's see. Hey, Dale. Okay, y'all can go home now. Francisco holds the old maid. Game over. Hello, by the way. Yeah, it's true. I do have the old maid. I just auto win with that. Oh goodness. So I could gamble with the brigands. I could disband the camp, or if I go up here to a city, I could fight with the Juggernaut, the junk golem there. Whatever the particular map thing is, which again is in the rule books, pages. I think pages. Well, if you look at the number at the bottom of that screen as you scroll through, it's pages 11 through 13. So that's how to determine, or that's and you could always just ask me, for instance, what can I do here again? What's the meat for here? I'll tell you. Finally, the last thing in camp is P, for patrolling the bounds. So patrolling the bounds is something you do because it's It's a cool, I think. Tell me if you could disagree, but it's a cool way to get either an extra potion, or you have the possibility of getting an artifact or amplify from what normally would take a whole quest decision to do. You could just get whatever the amplifier artifact is of a quest by patrolling the bounds. Patrolling the bounds is you're going to fight a creature, which you draw 2 cards. That becomes the creature's attack, strength, speed, and HP. You're going to fight it. There's special rules for how to do that, which we can go through if you decide to do that. Then if you defeat you probably will. When you defeat the creature, you roll a dice, and if the die roll matches your base speed for your character, that's it. That means the creature dropped some loot item of a quest. So then you would take the top quest card, and you don't have to do the quest. You just get wherever that center strip amplify or artifact is. So that otherwise you get a potion, I think, multiplied by the Warlord power multiplier. So normally it's just gonna be 1 for the first little bit, but if you encounter a creature, it could be as high as 3 potions if the Warlord power multiplier is up all the way. So that's camping, complete a quest. A in camp is augmenting your Juggernaut. M in camp is meeting the locals, wherever you're at, you're meeting those people or doing those things. And the P is patrolling the bounds. So after you move, we're all going to go through again and each decide what we're going to do at our given map marker. So that is how to travel and how to camp. Any questions before we start that? Not that you can't ask as we go, but anything that is very confusing with that.
Besides, what am I going to do?
Yes. So something to keep in mind is as you look at the map, there's these little S arrows. You can consider anything that has an S arrow has the potential to give you a heroic feat. It's like a side quest almost. And heroic feats are ways to level up more and more. The first heroic feat you'll get +5 to any one of your stats, but then you can't. And then the next heroic feat you get +10 to any of the 2 remaining stats because you have to check off one that you've already done. Then the last heroic feat you do, or the second to last, you get +25 to whatever stat you hadn't added to yet. And then if you're able to complete 4 heroic feats, you get to unlock either an extra action you take on your turn or an extra reaction you get to do whenever you're defending against an attack. So if you see the little squiggly S with an arrow, that's a side quest that can potentially give you based on what you do there, give you a heroic feat. And then the little crowns, mainly underneath the cities, that's the main quest. You're going there to defeat the junk golems, free the cities, potentially search the cities for the Warlord. All right. So, Jason, you get to start us off. Yeah. What would you like to do?
I remember the exclamation point, the events points. I remember those being fun.
Those are the quests, yeah.
So, and I have 3 movement off the bat. So,
yes.
I think what I'll do is I will start by going.
Perfect.
The first one I can get to.
Okay. And then move your movement tracker cube down 1 for that. All right. Ken, what are you going to do?
I'm going to move up here. 1, 2. Wait, what's this? What's the arrow thing here?
So the arrows are old when that was to indicate places you could upgrade when there wasn't this camping thing. So ignore the arrows.
So what is this right now?
That's
again?
A village. Sorry. So if you had a junk golem torso, you could convert it to a golem guard there. Otherwise, you could rest and recoup your base HP in HP.
I'm gonna go up. What's that? Well, this is the S. Okay, I'm here.
Yeah,
I know I take 5 hit points going through the lava road.
No, because you have a water limb, you don't take 5 hit points.
Oh.
If you're the water mage and you have a water limb, then you don't take those 5 hit points.
Okay. Water cancels out fire.
And for me, I am going to. What would I like to do? How much HP do I have? 17. That's not really enough. Okay. No, I'm gonna go 1, 2 to Fixer's Ferry. All right, and I'm gonna move. I'm gonna move yours down one, Ken. Your movement tracker cube, and mine as well. All right, so you get to start us now, Jason. What are you gonna do there? Are you gonna meet the locals, i.e., take a quest, or do something else?
Yeah, I want to take a quest. Those are fun.
Okay, so here you go. Go ahead and flip that over and let us know what it says.
All right. Oh, I'm just gonna flip it.
Yeah. And spacebar to make it big so you can see what it says.
There we go. The Bronze Owl. Read aloud. Ooh, I like owls. All right. Your Majesty, please help! You turn back to see a couple carrying their child on a mat. Our daughter is near death. We're trying to reach the Bronze Owl in Lava Sands, where if she sees it, she'll be healed. But it is still leagues away, and we fear dying on the sands. You understand their futility, and that they see you as their child's only hope. You decide to A. Take the girl, but lose 10 hit points. The Fire Owl Spirit blesses you. Take this card and remove any one corruption. B. Decide to help, and the parents curse. Decline to help, and the parents curse your family. All allies minus 6 hit points.
I'm not his ally.
We're all considered allies.
I don't recall allying you with me right away. You know.
Mm-hmm. You signed the paperwork. You signed the contract. Well, there's no corruption.
Yeah.
So, and I don't want to lose 10.
Yeah.
6 seems better. I'm not gonna do that to the little girl. I'm gonna pick A.
You're gonna pick A? Okay.
I'm not that cruel.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Well, plus you take the card. The other one you get rid of the card. So this card is take up to 2 results from your thing. Roll
Amplify.
This turn. Amplify.
Yeah. I'll explain how this one works. So if you are able to complete the quest, which means you have to go back to the Bronze Owl in Lava Sands. It matches the icon on the map matches the one at the top of your quest card. So you have to travel back there. You cannot fight a city, fight a Junkyard Juggernauts, and you cannot team up to fight a Junkyard Juggernauts, and you can't take another quest. If you do any of those things, you will immediately take the B option for this quest. So keep that in mind. But if you make it to there, then that's when you'll take the minus 10 HP. And then
not now.
Yeah, not now. Because it's part of the A thing. You have to go there and then do it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it'd be in the flavor text. But
he can't play it now, man. He can't use it.
It's a quest. Not like a choose your own adventure. I choose to do this sort of thing. Okay.
I mean,
he also,
by choosing to do it, you're committed to traveling over there.
Right. But you can't use the card right now, right?
Yeah, it goes above your open quest, which is where I put it. It goes right there. But if you complete this quest, it'll go into your hand because it's an Amplify type of card.
Yeah. Okay, interesting.
All right. So that is Jason's turn. All right, your turn, Ken.
All right, so I want to do heroic. So how you do heroic?
Okay, so that's similar to what Jason's doing. You have to you do a quest and complete it heroically. The A option is the heroic option.
Take a quest, right? This card here, top here?
Yep.
There's 7 cards left. Okay.
So don't take it. Let's do. Oh, you got one. Okay, perfect.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Baleful shipwreck. Something like a giant wooden shoe sticking out of a nearby marsh catches your eye. Drawing closer, you realize it is the crashed hull of an eerie ship, made more strange for being a league or more from the sea. It's as if the wreck fell from the sky. You enter the ship, inside filled with ruins written in blood. Feeling your resolve falter, do you A, choose keep going, roll a d6 any amount of times until rolling a 6, then play this card as found treasure. Every non-6 you roll reduces your HP by the number roll. Or leave, finding D6 potion on the way out. Wait a minute, so what is this bonus? King of Cat. The rest of the game, Ring of Cat, sorry. The rest of the game, clearing corruption adds 1 hit point each instead of reducing a hit point. Oh my goodness. All right, and so to do heroic, I do A, right?
Yes. One thing before you continue, let me just get to chat. Dale, I'm sorry, I've not seen this before. A lot of reading material, yes. Wizard needs food. Does the wizard need food? I don't know. I also realized that I don't have... Okay, no one's commented on Facebook, so I'm not missing anything there. Good. Okay, so, sorry, go ahead again.
So
Ken,
roll D6 until I finish, right?
Yeah, so you're going to roll and...
Look, it's 6!
Uh-huh, sure. All right, okay, so 1 hit point. Okay, 3 more. 2 more. All right, 6. So you're going to take 6 hit points.
I take -6. 1,
-6,
2,
yeah.
3, 4, 5, 6. All right, and then
you get this card. Good job. So this one doesn't require... There's two quest cards that don't require travel. So
I can just goes in my hand, right?
No, artifacts are played out by your Mageneer because they count as just stuff that's ongoing or
automatic passive. Okay,
exactly, or it's an extra action.
So I've now done a heroic.
Yep, you have completed heroic quest.
So I can do +5 to an item, right?
Yeah, you can do
either the
+5
strength, HP, or
speed.
Speed. I'm going to put it on my speed.
Okay. In addition to that, it also takes a token off of Seneschal. So there's 1 less gate on Seneschal now. Good job.
Speed, yeah. All right, so, and that's just my turn, right?
Yep, that should be it. All right, then for me, I am going to augment my Juggernaut. So I'm going to roll 2 dice. On 1 and 6. Oh my
0.
Gosh. That sucks. All right.
I mean, if he's not the wizard, then it's terrible. Okay.
Wizard references the old game. Oh, is that what you meant, Dale? Okay. I have still yet to play Gauntlet. I've played like Gauntlet once in my life, and I know that's one of your favorite games. I need to play that at some point. Okay, so that didn't work. I don't want to switch any limbs, but at least I get to my guy up 2. But it does cause a corruption to come out. All right.
Corruption.
So that was first turn. Now we look to see if anyone's at the 8. That would essentially trigger overnight corruption. No one is. So we continue on. Is back to you, Jason. Where would you like to move to?
All right. I got to get to that owl.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
So can I... So there's a north route and a south route.
Yeah.
The north route, they got that golem there.
Yes. But you can't.
So does that mean I can't?
Yeah, you can't.
I can't move through that until that's taken out. So I had to go the south route.
Correct.
Which means I got to deal with that corruption.
You don't have to. You can clear it if you decide to clear it. It's the number of corruption you clear squared, and you have to take either all the corruption you pass through or none of it. You can't take 1 or 2.
Yeah.
Squared.
Yeah.
1 is 1. 1
so
squared.
It'd just be 1 hit point reduction.
Yeah, I'll take 1 damage. If there's 2, I'll take 4 damage. If there's 3, I'll take 9 damage.
Exactly.
If there's 4, then I'd just quit playing.
Sure. I mean, you could do that, I guess.
And where he's on the tracker, he can only move. He can move.
He can only move
space,
2.
right? Yeah. Okay. So
I can get back to that Brigham camp.
Yeah.
And lose a hit point to get rid of that 1.
Okay. So go ahead and do that, and I'll put this in your potion tracker thing.
Yeah.
But because you passed a W on the track on the moon track, that spawns a corruption as far away from us as possible, which is about right there.
Yeah, we'll end up there eventually. So
eventually. All right. Okay,
it's better to have the corruption end up there than be down here from the last time I played, because like we don't want to go all the way down there just to deal with this corruption.
Oh, fair. Oh, thank you for the raid, Cellcast. Were you? I think you guys were reacting to the Sonic 3 trailer, right? But how did that go? And then also, Ken, where are you going to move to?
So this, what's this thing over here? This is a symbol for
that's the bronze out. So that's actually where.
Okay.
where
So that's just a space. But what this last thing over here is?
that's another quest. So you see how there's these
Right.
brown trails?
Mhm.
Those are they're there so that you can travel through them, but corruption won't spread on them. That's why there's a distinction.
But nothing's there for me to do really.
No, there's no.
Yeah,
You
that's what I
could
wanna
go
do.
there and do the augment or the patrol the bounds, but you couldn't meet anyone or complete a quest there because you don't have a quest to complete.
Going here.
All right, go in there. I am. Let's see. Can I get over there? 1, 2, 3, 4.
There's a Sonic 3 trailer.
I
Really?
can get there.
I haven't even watched
Yes.
the first 2 Sonic
no, I
movies.
can't.
Is it throwing now? Oh
I
my
can't
goodness.
get there. Dang it. Oh, but I could go that
The
way.
first 2 live-action Sonic movies are really, really decent.
They are. The first one especially has so much heart.
Really? I've heard that both. They're decent. Yeah.
Let's see. Okay, I'm going to move 1, 2 up there too to help you.
Oh, hi. How's it going?
Hello. All right. So now, and I'm going to move myself down 1. You need to move yourself down 1 also, Ken. I'll let you do that. So you can sort of get in the habit. So we're
that's right.
doing our own.
And boom, I got to put this. There you go.
Exactly. Perfect. All right. So Jason, you get to start first.
All right, so I'm probably going to want to camp so I can get my speed back.
So which part of camp? I mean, yes, you always camp in some way, but
oh yeah. So what page on the document was the camp again? I'm probably going to want to do A to try. I mean, since it's early on.
Augment? Yeah. That's why it makes
Yeah.
sense. Okay. So then you're going to roll 2 die. You can take any die. It doesn't matter. Yeah. There you go.
Oh, actually, I don't want these. Those are the ones you do terrible on.
Wow. I purged them from their badness. Now you're just gonna get new badness.
Right.
But fine, whatever.
Okay.
And
So let's do this.
Oh, jeez. Okay, fine. Get good rules. Whatever. Okay, so that's 4 points. You can distribute any way you like into your stats.
All right, I'm gonna put it all into strength because I don't have much of that.
Okay. Dale says, I had a recent reaction to Sonic Tater Tots. No stream needed. Just me say they are oh so good. Man, yeah, Sonic has really good tots. I do like their tots for sure.
Sonic the drive-through, the fast food place.
Yeah.
I'm not been there. They're not that right next to me. I've seen the commercial. I've never been there. Why? I need to go sometime.
Okay. Well, if you come down here again, Ken, then you could do that. Also, Ken, I just bought my tickets and I've reserved a demo space, I guess you could say, for the Newburgh Game Con, the one I went to last in April.
Oh,
I don't know if you want to come down for that. I know it's sort of smallish and plus. Oh,
when is it?
It's the last weekend in September. So.
Oh, I'll be on my road trip with my dad.
Oh yeah, duh, Francisco. Yes.
Yeah.
That won't. Yeah. The Warlord has not been defeated yet. Cellcast. Oh my gosh, there's no Warlord. Sorry about that, Jason. So you put your stats you're all done with that?
Yes.
Okay.
So awesome. I added 4 to my my strength because it was only a 10 strength.
Okay.
So
Perfect. Is there any limbs you'd like to switch out with cards in your hand?
No.
Okay. Then the final thing you need to do is increase your movement tracker cube up by 2.
And corruption.
Oh yeah, and corruption, yes. Perfect.
Where does corruption?
The last clear road you went through. So it'd be this one, I think.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Yep. Exactly. All right. Let's see. Between you and me, Ken, I think we're both here. Well, you went there first. What are you doing?
I want to meet. I want to destroy the golem. I want to.
Okay. I want
get
to
the limbs. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. I want to do that too. So let's.
And you are the red guy, so I lie with you, Jugnado.
Yeah, I have focus fire, and you do have junk nail. Exactly.
If you want to team up,
I do want to team up. 7, 9. That's never bodes well.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so he punches like a Mack truck with, let's see, that's 38? Am I calculating that right? I think 38. I got it.
Well, this guy is junk golems 2 times the hit. Yeah. Engineers take -10.
Yeah, we're each going to take -10 to start.
Oh my gosh.
Man. Okay, and that's, let's see, 17, 26 life.
We're down to 15. Before we even start. But some powers of top 3 cards in the junk pile or draw pile, they reduce the defender's hit points, but that's some. So I want to team up with you, Junknado.
You want to team up with me for Junknado? What? Okay, that's fine. I need to decrease my life by 10 first. Hold on.
If only I had a purple limb.
Oh,
like
to
flame,
static shock him.
No.
Do you have? Well, you don't have static shock available. So.
No, I don't have. I don't have any purple at all. You see that?
Oh yeah. Oh, sorry. Who took all your purple?
Yeah, I wonder who.
Yeah, it's so weird. Okay.
So weird.
Yes, let's team up. I'm all about that.
Warlord.
Since you're triggering it, you get to determine who does their team. Oh, he gets 1 potion also. Who does the team up special first?
Well, what's your special again? What's your team?
I do my attack strength +10, and if it critical hits or disables a limb, I get to determine the limb.
So I'm thinking you should go first then. Well, doesn't matter really who goes first, right?
With 26 life, I'm gonna do. I mean, I'll do 23 damage to him right off the top. So I don't think
Reduce
so.
defender's hit points by. Oh, so you do more damage. Wait. All right, so just you go first. I think maybe between the two of us, we'll kill this guy before he can start going.
All right, so 20. Let's see. So yeah, we'll do 23 damage down. That won't kill him.
There's no way they can defend it, can they? Wow.
No. And because that's not going to kill him, and it's focus fire, I get to determine which limb is destroyed because that's a critical hit because his speed is lower than mine. So I'm going to say this one's gone.
Yeah. All right, so now I draw 3 cards, right?
Yeah. Well, you don't draw them; you just put them out because you're not playing them in your hand. Yeah.
Oh no, is that
nice?
I get it. You know.
Whoa!
So
you're doing 19 damage. So that will kill him. Yep. So he's going to use a potion.
Oh.
So are you going to use a potion from your hand, or I don't think you have another potion. So.
I don't want to use a potion for this. What? Yeah, I'm not going to use a potion for this.
Not going to use a potion? Okay, that's fine. So these go into the junk pile. Yep. All right. That potion's gone, and now it's his turn. Oh, and he does. Let's see. He is gonna. Oh no, his reaction was the dispel, so he doesn't get to counterattack. Okay, but he does get to attack now, and he's gonna attack us for. Oh, this goes down by 10. Oh, actually, it goes down by 20. Because it was doubled, so it goes down by 20 now. Waha. So it does 18 damage to the slowest of us, which is me. Thanks a lot, Ken.
Oh, the slowest. Yeah, that's right. Okay.
All right. So, geez, still 18
so
damage will kill me.
You know, I run the bear. I run the guy slower than the bear.
Oh, but okay. I'm going to use speed shield since he is so much slower. So I'm going to disable my 10 leg. And absorb the damage.
Okay.
So now it's back to you, Ken.
All right, and
I would like to team up again so that
let's say why can't we do that again? Okay,
no, we can't. It's all. You would only decide to attack first if you wanted to be the only one to get the heroic feat.
I do with the heroic feat.
Well, yeah, but if we kill them together, we both get the heroic feat.
We'll team up and get it right. So
okay,
yeah,
cool. All right, so you just Junknado. That kills him. My fire thing would kill him also, but he is dead.
All right.
Well done, well done.
I get to choose a piece, right?
So yes, because you're the team lead, you get to pick. You get to distribute the loot. He has the torso. He has
Like all?
a potion, and one of these limbs. You get to.
Do I get it all?
You can take it all if you want.
No. Okay. So I definitely want this. Okay, in my hand, right? Take my hand.
Okay.
And
so
I
yeah,
want the
take that.
potion.
If you're taking one of the limbs, take it into your hand.
The potion. Okay. I'm sorry. I need both of these. Okay.
Well, you can't take both of them.
You can't. You said I could take all the just loot. Oh.
No, one of the limbs. Is
one
the
of them.
loot.
Okay,
the other limb is going to go to the warlord, and the other limb is going to go in the junk pile.
Okay. I'm done. Sorry. I need this. Sorry.
Okay, that's fine. All right.
I'm sorry. I need to have my. I still need another limb. That's,
I know, because you're trying to get that special. I
can at least now do fan the flames. I have a red limb.
Yeah. So are you leaving me the body? Is that what you're leaving me with?
Oh, what's the body do?
It can turn into a golem guard.
Oh, you take the body. Okay, that's fine.
I take the body. Okay, thank you. I
appreciate it. I did a heroic, right?
We both get a heroic feat because of that. Yes.
So that means now.
I think I'm gonna do.
Oh yeah. Sorry, that's right. I'm in card here. So 10 to something, right?
HP. So I guess I'll do HP.
I'm gonna do 10 to my. Oh wait.
All right. That's good.
To my HP, but then you have a choice of attack HP. If I wait one more heroic, I had 25 to my HP. I'm gonna put on to my attack. Okay. Attack strength. So on place. Ah!
What are you doing?
Ah!
Here, I can help you. You want on attack strength?
So I'm gonna add 10 here. There you go.
Okay.
Yeah. No attack. Oh, sorry. Wrong my button. Wrong thing. I wanted to do the one. This one attack strength plus 10. All right. So did that.
So then the last thing you need to do is we don't have any disables. I have to take off a disable. Now, let's see how much corruption is on the board. We have 3, and there's 3 players. So you can search the city if you want, because you got there first.
I want to search the city.
What was that?
So it takes my hand.
You're going to take that in your hand. Don't say anything. Let me read through the rules just so that everyone's on the same page. Okay. And this is on page, if you want to read it, if you'd like to read along, this is going to be on page, I'll find it. Okay. This is page 16 of the reader, but it's technically page 28 of the rules. Okay. So whoever initiates an attack on a enslaved city may choose to search the city. That's what Ken did. If choosing and able to search the city, take a gate token from Seneschal. Oh, okay. So you also get to take this gate token, Ken. It becomes a potion.
That's right.
All right. Then take the card, which you just did, that was underneath the defeated junk golem, and keep this card secret until A or B applies. A. If you are not playing as the Acolyte Warlord and the card taken is the Warlord's Lair, reveal the card immediately, then do the following. Show the Warlord's Lair card to the other players and place it in the Warlord's build pile. All players that have not resolved their map action do so in the normal order. At this point we've all resolved it, but then each of us may pay 1 potion to take 1 more turn to travel and resolve another map action. So there's an opportunity for, even if Ken found the Warlord just now, we'll all have a chance, if we pay a potion, to do 1 more thing before we get into the final fight. Once all players have taken their turns and applicable overnight corruption added, all players are instantly transported to the location of the Warlord's Lair. Proceed to the page 30 for combating proceed to the other pages for combating the Warlord. Okay, so that's option A. B, or not option, but that's if A applies, do that. But if this B applies, we'll do this. If you are playing, let's say Ken is the Warlord. If you are playing as the Acolyte Warlord, and the card is the Warlord's lair, you may reveal it immediately or keep it in your hand. If kept, reveal it in place of camping. So instead of completing a quest, augmenting, meeting, patrolling, you're going to reveal yourself as your camp action. Whenever you share a map marker with another player, and this will trigger the final confrontation, but with the Warlord as the first attacker. Usually the Warlord attacks after all the Mageneers. Other players must take normal travel turns to get to the battle, having a chance to move every time the attacker defender switch roles. So while let's say again Ken and me are right here. Let's say I decided to stay here. He was the Warlord and he revealed himself. At that point, we're fighting, and every time let's say Ken's the attacker, I'm the defender. When that switches and have a turn to be attacker and defender, then Jason has a chance to move closer. And it may take several turns to get into the fight, and I may be dead by then. So, anyway, so that's how that works. Okay. Any questions about any of that before you decide either to continue keeping it secret or if it's the case where you need to reveal it? Ken.
No, I have a question.
Okay.
B, right? If you're playing as Acolyte Warlord, as I said, and the card is the Warlord, you would choose to reveal it or not reveal it. Okay?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
If you reveal it, what? As option A, right? Really?
Yes. That would be.
And then.
So the reason you might want to reveal it right away is because this goes to. Well, first, Jason, any questions before I go on another tangent about what I just said?
Not yet.
Okay, that's fine. So so this is on the opposite page from Searching the Cities. So page again, 16 or 29. If you were to let's say you're holding on to it and you don't reveal it, you could get into the situation where you have a Warlord Tribunal that happens.
No, I get the idea of holding on to it. If you're not on the same city with somebody else, you can hold on to it and wait. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think about, that's the whole point.
So if I'll just say,
fine, fair enough. Okay, I get the point now. That's right.
Yeah, that's
it's only
fine.
when
Just
you
for clarity, people that might be watching the VOD of this, Warlord Tribunal. If the Warlord waits too long, because you could search all the cities and the lair's not there, that means one of us is the Warlord and has the lair, so that the game actually ends. Because you could just I don't know who's the Warlord. We'll never know. Essentially, two of the players can go to Seneschal, the capital, call for tribunal, and then we'll all vote on who we think the Warlord is. And based on how good we vote, the Warlord could either be very crippled because they won't have the Acolyte, or if we're totally wrong in our voting, the Warlord could get the first attacker anyway. Could become the first attacker anyway. So
has that happened yet?
I have yet to see that happen. So I would love to see it happen, but it has yet to happen.
So it is the lair, okay? So I put it over there on the Warlord guy, okay? It is the lair.
Oh, okay. Oh, it is the lair. Okay.
Which means like last time, we got out really fast. Oh my gosh. So now no more traveling around the country. I'm like,
Well,
it's twice now this game has ended quickly before I actually got a chance to really build my character.
And that can happen sometimes. That's like the playtest, the very first playtest with these new rules. People were like, I want to search the city because it might be the Warlord, and I still want to get stronger. So. Because you don't have to.
That's a good point. I have to search. Okay.
Yeah.
That's a good point. I could have skipped searching the city. I wanted another limb.
Oh
okay.
yeah.
That's my
the
goal.
Gamble.
Okay.
That's the gamble. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. So, okay. So now everyone can pay a potion though, to take one more turn and one more move action before you do the final confrontation.
So,
yes.
So that was option A.
Yeah, you just did option A. Yes, exactly.
I said, no, obviously option A means that I'm not the Warlord.
Yes,
or Acolyte.
You might be the Warlord, and if you are, don't say it, because then that will change what we do. it could change what someone does.
Yeah, I could say yay or nay, or
well,
if I was the warlord, I could say I could just pretend I wasn't.
for now, until everyone has to do, everyone has a
Well,
chance
I'm
to
not
do
the
one more
warlord,
move
so-
and travel,
'Cause we're in the
then
same
it's going to
city.
be obvious after
Well,
that.
we're in the same city, so I had to, reveal that if we get away, right? But I'm not the warlord.
So you say, Ken. So you say. All right. So we'll go back in turn order. Jason, would you like to pay a potion to do one more travel and one more camp? Like, I think.
Well,
you could. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you can't quite get up to that. Oh well, you know what? Here's what I'm gonna tell you about. If you let's say you wanted to do this, you don't have to do this, but this is just a suggestion. If you wanted to pay a potion to have one more move and complete the quest, so you get the Fire Owl quest, what you could do is something called, you'll be sorry, what are you talking about, Dale? Something that's in the rules called move exertion. I think I kept it in the rules. Let me double check that. I called
yeah, I
some
remember
stuff, guys.
going over it.
Yeah, okay. It is still there. So essentially what you would do is you would reduce your HP by 15 minus your current move tracker, which I believe is 3. So you would take you would reduce your HP by 12. 15 minus 3, 12. Then you would set your movement tracker down to 1. You would be passing the W, so another corruption would spawn. But then you could move to anywhere on the map that's not through a closed gate or through a jungle. So you could get up to the owl if you do that. Again, that you have to pay a potion to get an extra travel and move action. But if you wanted to do that, that would be how you could get it done.
Yeah, but if I do that, then because I'd be taking, you said 12 damage?
12 damage, yes.
And then I'd be losing 10 damage to complete the quest.
Yes, so that's not.
So I'd be taking 22 damage.
Yeah, so you might just decide, you know what, I'm gonna be.
Sorry, kid.
Yeah, sorry, kid. You got no future. So let's see. I don't really have a. There isn't really a. Okay, I just decided to. Actually, let me check the quest thing because I'm thinking if you may want to decide to just take the B option, not that you would have to, or you could just hang on to it so me and Ken don't take my 6 HP. But let me see. Quest. Where are you? All right. If you choose to pursue the A option, requires travel. Yeah. There's no or some. Once you have reached the. If you meet all the requirements for A, if you choose or must take the B option, do the following. I don't have anything that specifies you can't just take the B option at any time. I would say that would count as you're completing the quest. You're just completing it with the safe option. So that would be your camp. I never thought about that. So if you camp, you could complete the quest by taking the B option. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So, but do you want to travel and pay a potion for any traveling at all?
So I gotta pay a potion to travel, right?
If you don't have to. If you just want to be like, nope, I'm good where I'm at. I'll wait until we fight the warlord. Then you don't have to pay a potion. But if you want to do one more thing, you do have to pay a potion.
I don't know if I want to do anything because right now it's like, well, what can I do, honestly? Except for maybe doing
another augment.
Moving anywhere.
You could augment again. You could patrol and try. You could potentially. It's like not likely. I'll tell you this, but you could patrol, fight a beast, and then possibly get a treasure or a loot of a quest.
Yeah, that's but it's still a potion for a low chance of a patrol, right?
Yes, you would still get a potion, even if you as long as you defeat the creature, which I think that's always. I have yet, even though it's really new. I mean, the highest creature you're ever going to fight is a 10, a 20 HP. So I imagine most people could knock that out, especially if they're playing Amplifies or anything like that. Plus, I have a 10. You have a 10. Does Ken have a 10? No. So you have
You see a
a
10
much
board?
lower chance of getting a 10-10.
Do you see who
On
has
space.
a purple 10?
I don't. I have the purple 10.
Exactly.
So
Alright.
my,
Go ahead.
I think because I only need to spend the potion to move, right?
Yes, correct. If you're to move,
So I can
and
camp here.
you're sort of done because you did your last camping
Oh, yeah.
thing. So yeah, if you wouldn't have to move, but if you wanted another map action, another camping opportunity, you would still have to pay a potion.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm just done then.
Okay.
I don't really.
Yeah, totally fair. All right,
All right.
Ken,
I'm
what
gonna
would
pay
you
a
like to do?
potion.
You're
Do
gonna
a
pay a
camp
potion?
action. Now I was reading the directions here for augment, right?
Yeah.
It says add a corruption token. Okay, I get that part. Corruption
Mhm.
token here.
Yep.
Then it says It says roll a d6. And it says optionally.
Uh-huh.
So you can't do roll and do push a limb.
Yeah, you could do both.
Well,
Does it say
they're
and
optional.
optionally?
It just says optionally.
Oh.
Oh, not and optionally. It just says optionally. You don't have to. In other words.
No.
You have to add a corruption. If you're going to camp, you have to do a corruption. You have to roll, and you have to fix your movement tracker. But you optionally can do the fourth thing too.
Yes, exactly.
All right. So the first thing is how you roll 2d6s. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Right, yeah. And then 1, 2, roll them. Okay.
Nice job.
Anyways, I am going to take.
Those must be my dice.
How do I get? Oh my gosh! I'm going to take my 8 limb off.
Okay.
With my hand, my 9 limb down. Okay.
Okay.
So I go up 1 hit point.
No, you go up. You actually go up to by 9 hit points. You get the full power of the you get the full power of the card for HP, but the difference, whether plus or minus, for whatever other attribute. So.
My move. So just 1 for the move then. Difference of 9 to 8 is 1.
Yes. So 1 extra in speed, but 9 extra in HP.
Did that? Okay.
Okay.
And then my movement tracker doesn't really matter there.
That doesn't really matter. But then a corruption. Oh, you did the corruption already. Okay.
Yeah. All right. So there, I need to. Yeah. So now I can actually do at least fan the flames. Okay. So reduce the attacker's hit points by my movement, along with my junk NATO. Well, not at the same time, but different times.
Okay. This is probably dumb on my part, but I want to be able to do something. So I am going to.
He's the warlord as well.
I am going to pay a potion, which through a card, to be able to. So sorry. I'm just gonna move here. It doesn't really matter. My movement. I'm gonna move. I'm sorry. I moved the wrong person.
Oh.
Gonna move there because you're just staying there, right, Ken?
Yeah.
And really, I shouldn't have had you do your whole camp until I had moved and done that, but that's fine.
Yeah, right.
Just so you guys can see what it's like, I am going to do a patrol the bounds. So let's see what this is here. So I'm going to be fighting a 2-4. Okay. So for this, how combat works is, and by the way, I'm fighting essentially, this is a friction katana. Oh, crap. It's a cursed friction katana. I hate when I run into those in the jungle. All right. So I'm gonna determine the first attacker first, and this if the creature's bottom card legs element matches your Mageneer element, you are the first attacker. Otherwise, it is. It doesn't. The legs do not match me, so it attacks first. All right. So attacker thing. Now, when it attacks, it would attack with essentially 6 damage. All its stats are 6. We'll just put this here to remember. But since its arms match my Mageneer, its attack is nullified. So I don't get hit by this creature because its arms match me. So then it goes to me to attack. And I'm going to attack with, I have 13 damage. And so that's just going to kill it outright. If I only wounded it, then it would I would remove one of these. I have to either kill it outright or I kill it one piece at a time. So I do kill it outright because it has 6 HP. I am doing 13 damage, so it dies. All right, so that's me killing the friction. What was it? The friction katana. It's dead. And now I'm going to roll and try to match my base speed, which is 1. So if I roll a 1, I will get to pull from the quest deck. Otherwise, I'll just get a potion. So come on. Come on, big money. Come on, big money. Let's go. I need a quest. Dang it. Okay, well, that's fine. So I get number of potions times the Warlord power multiplier, which is a 1. So I get 1 potion. All right. So I'm going to do that. Flip. All right. So that is my turn. All right. So given all that, who is the Warlord? Ken?
This is the
right?
So we had the reveal?
Yes. Now is when we reveal the Warlord.
All right. Go ahead, Ken.
Yeah. Come on, Ken.
I'm kidding. It's me.
What?
Not the Warlord. I already said that.
I got the Warlord.
You got the Warlord? Okay.
Like I said.
So we're all going to transport to where the lair was, which was up here. And then we are going to, excuse me, start building you out up at the top here, Jason. So let's move that there. I'm going to move your player card.
The good news is there wasn't a lot of limbs that were lying around, so.
There wasn't a lot of limbs lying around? What?
You only killed one. There's 2 limbs that came from that one fight.
Yeah, but one goes in the junk pile, so there's only going to be
one.
one.
Limb. Yeah, see? Yeah.
All right. And
pretty cool. I mean, that's one advantage.
Gem goes here. And then we're going to move your arms up. If I can move it. There we go. Go. I don't know why the black thing didn't come with it, but come on. Excuse me. Sorry, guys. About my throat clearing. Come on. Go to place. There we go. All right, and you get 1 potion carried over here. JL says, Johnny quest? Yes, that type of quest is what we're doing. Aren't players supposed to guess who the Warlord is? No, so, I mean, what happened was, Ken, when he defeated the city of Headstone, he searched the city and he found the Warlord's lair, which is this card. I'm sorry, it's on the side. It's this card right here. And because of that, we all get to essentially take 1 more turn if we choose to, if we pay for it. And then whoever is the Warlord is revealed. Because essentially it's like we found the Warlord in the lair, even though the Warlord card is with whoever's playing as the Acolyte Warlord. So it's just mechanically that's the way it is. But thematically, think of the Warlord is there and the Acolyte's like, okay, I'm here, boss. So Riviera is the Acolyte this time. And you continue to have all these stats. Jason, can you bring up the card that's in the Warlord build pile at the bottom of the board? And that'll be your extra leg.
Yes. Let me just zoom out a lot.
Yeah. No,
there we
right?
go.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, flip that over. Ooh, geez. Okay. So it's going to go right here in the middle.
Yeah.
And so you get 10 more to your speed.
Yeah, but so what?
And 10 more to your hit points, which is underneath the card for some reason. Oh my gosh. Stop being dumb, card. Let me do this. 10 more. Go on top. Go on top, I tells you. Don't you hate it when you write on a card and the ink just goes right through? It's so weird.
That's right. I know.
Yep.
People, that is.
All right. So now that we've created your war mock, we're going to count up all the unsearched cities, all the tokens on the map that will become essentially your stuff. So I'm going to use this as a count here. Because You only made it to the 1 in terms of the Warlord power multiplier. All the corruption will become all the corruption and closed gates will become potions. If it was higher, you'd get to determine how many become what. But those all become potions. I think that's it. So you get 6 additional potions. Right. Oh, whoops. And then you get these 3 cards that were in the unsearched cities into your hand. So these 3 cards go in your hand.
All right, just take.
Yeah, just take it. Alrighty. Because we found you, we do get to go first. And Ken, I think your speed is higher. So I think it's...
I went up 1, remember that? So I'm up to now 19. 20, no. 24.
Yeah, you're at 24. Yeah.
24, yeah. You want to team up?
I think that's probably wise, but do you have the potions to overcome him if he because you would be on the hook for it. Not that I have the potions to dispel.
I only have 1 potion. Well, I have 1 potion right now, but we try to whittle them down. Oh, I see. So maybe we don't want to do that. We want to just...
I think we should attack individually since...
All right, let's do that then.
Okay.
I do have Fan the Flames.
That's only we're only gonna get that when he attacks you, though.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, for reaction. Yeah. So attacking is which is attack. Okay, so my attack is attack, which is a high of 24.
Okay, but do you want to amplify at all before that? I don't know
Oh,
if there's anything you can amplify with.
I don't know if I'm gonna give him destroy. I have destroy any limb. Destroy any limb. Owner of destroy limb gets 1d6 potions. It's a green card, so I get nothing for it. He
would get 2 rolls, yeah. And I would get nothing for it either.
All I have is green cards. Disable any 1 limb. Owner of the disabled limb rolls 1d6, applying its effect. So if I make him disable a limb,
he gets to roll a die.
Well, so 7 and 8 cards are the same, basically, or 3 cards the same, basically.
7 and 3
destroy
are
or
similar.
disable.
One's destroy, one's disable. Yeah.
They're both green. Take a card from the player's hand. If they take a card from you, either has no cards. Both are -5, and he's got 4 cards in his hand.
Yes.
And it's green.
And
so
Jason, if you have any questions like strategy or anything, feel free
Well,
to ask.
my cards?
I'll try to make you do as best as you can because I don't want this.
I'm just going to attack him. 24.
What was that, Ken?
I don't want it. All my cards are green. Everything I do is, if I pick a card from him, right, then it was just good. Take one of my cards.
Yeah.
Which can be good or bad too, right? But then they're all green. What should I do? We're playing together, right? So 8. So I should do the 8 to try to steal a card from his hand. Oh yeah, I should do that.
I think that's probably the way to go. Yeah.
So that's a green card. So now you can roll dice.
So
right?
first roll dice. So this only is going to apply to you, Jason. You're going to get to roll 3 dice because you have the gem torso. So roll 3 dice. Yep. That works.
Oops, hold on. I gotta do them all at the same time.
Yeah, no worries. And you're gonna get
there
one of these results. Oh.
Ooh.
So
you got lucky.
Well, we did. So you're gonna take the 2, which is 2 potions. You get to take 2 potions. Wait, like you needed more potions.
So okay, so I get to pick one of his cards.
Yeah.
My 2 cards are down here.
So,
one of my cards.
Yeah,
right?
here's how you're gonna do it. In your hand, you can when you hover over a card in your hand, press F to flip it, and then put those out by your above your Warmock, Jason. So just do all your cards, flip them over, put them out above your Warlock or below. It's just somewhere near your Warlock. And then Ken's going to take one, and you take one of his, which are over in the lower.
Yeah.
It depends on how you're looking at the screen.
Okay, I'm going to take.
Okay, so
I'm taking this one here.
Okay.
all right, one of these 2 cards.
Yeah, you take one of those 2 cards. All right, and now you put the other cards back in your hand. All right, so that was your Amplify.
Oh, I know what he took too.
Now what are you doing, Ken, in terms of your action? Just attacking?
Just attacking.
Okay. So he's going to try reducing your HP by 24, Jason. How would you can react with Riviera's reaction, which you still have access to, any of her normal reactions, or Hair of the Sea Dog, which would get you, let's see, 24 divided by 6 is 4. So that'd get you 4 more potions, but then you take all the damage. Or you could try Twisted Temptation, which is not how it is on the card. It's in the rule book updated, but the way it's written on the card is more confusing. Hopefully I've made it less confusing. But that's essentially, if you want to do that reaction, you would, again, take all the damage, but you have a chance to draw Ken over to your team.
But I want to crush Ken.
You want to crush Ken? Oh, okay. I want you on my team. I'm going to crush you. Okay, I see how it is.
Yeah.
All right, so how would you like to react?
Let's see. Now,
and if you want a reminder of what all the reactions are, let me know.
yeah, can I get a reminder on what the reactions are?
So there's, if you want to just dispel the attack, you can play a potion. That will start dispel overpower contest, where you pay a potion, then Ken has to pay 1, then you have to pay 2, then he has to pay 3, then you have to pay 5, then he has to pay 8. And whoever was the last one to pay potions, they get wherever the outcome they were looking for. That's one. There's also Speed Shield, which is you disable your strongest limb, which would be either of your 2 10s. You disable that limb, and all that damage is absorbed into the limb. So you take no reduction to your HP, but then that limb is disabled. And then there's counterattack, which you take all the damage, and then you get to essentially do your strongest arm's worth of damage to the attacker. So for you, it'd be 5. You do 5 damage back. And then again,
that's not great.
Yeah, no. And then again, for Riviera, she also has Hair of the Sea Dog, which you take that 24
I can
damage,
take it, and then
you just
get more potions.
Yeah, you get 4 potions for it. Yeah,
I have a bunch of potions, and he does not.
he does not.
So I think I'm gonna deflect that.
Okay, so dispel.
Or what was it called?
Dispel it.
Dispel it. Yeah.
All right. So now it's 1 potion to you, Ken. All right. Now it's 2 potions if you want to continue dispelling.
Yep.
Jason. 1, 2. All right. Now it's 3 potions for you, Ken.
Oh, 3 to me.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you can use your cards.
I only have never mind. It's okay, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do this and this 3.
Okay, there's 3. So now it's 5 to you, Jason.
Yep,
Do you see the card I got there, Francisco? The 9 card.
Oh yeah, I do see that.
That I wasn't gonna. I can't use it to attack you, but he can let him regularly use it to attack both of us. You know.
Yeah, well, you could still use it. I mean, you'd hurt me for 8 damage. That wouldn't be the best play because you'd hit me for 8 and him for 5. But if I had it, it'd be better. You for 3, him for 7.
But he paid us 5, right?
Yes. So do you happen to have 8 somewhere tucked away?
Nope.
All right.
That's good. That was well worth it.
Yeah, that did drain a lot of his potions. So good job on that. All right. So that was your turn. Now it is my turn. Let me just clean up a few of these potions so they're all sort of together. Come on. You, and you go here. And you go there, and you go there. Okay. Sorry about that. All right. So let's see. What do I got here? Did I unlock anything? backdraft, but that's not going to help me here.
Oh, I have a question.
Yeah.
My Hobart. I just realized something. Okay.
Yeah.
So the bottom things, right? You unlocks, right?
Uh-huh.
I was noticing just now that it has, but for the Static Shock, I have 2 purple.
Yeah.
Or a green. That little line connects them together. It could be a purple arm and a green leg.
No, you need 2 purple arms, a green leg, and then the other leg could be whatever. So essentially, you're not going to have a Hobart that can ever disable any element. It's going to be wind, earth, and something else.
I got Fan of Flame because I have an arm and a leg red and a okay. So never mind. My bad. Okay, so you always have to have 3 to combination to win. Okay.
Yes.
That's why you're over here talking about Riviera has the 2 blue and a red, and then I see. Okay.
Yeah. The Warlord is the only one that could ever potentially have both the unlock action and reaction, but I mean otherwise, it'd be too easy for. I like the choice of you can go more offense or more defense.
I was misreading it.
If I had a purple arm, I'd get it. Actually, no, I need a blue arm too. Never mind.
Yeah, you need. Yeah, exactly. Yes. All right. So now it's my turn. I am going to. It's I'm just making all sorts of unwise decisions here, but I am going to actually play Unstable Barrage. So first things first. Ken, you get to roll a die, and Jason, you get to roll 1, 2, 3, 4 die.
6. Yeah.
6. Oh, you get to draw a card, Ken.
I draw a card.
All right, so you can. Here are your options, Jason. You can disable a limb. I know this is probably the one you want, so I'll just stop there. Right? You want to disable a limb?
One of my limbs?
Yeah,
no.
One of your limbs. You want to do that, right?
No.
Oh, okay. Oh, I misread the situation. I'm so sorry. You could take 2 potions. You could renew an Amplify that you've played that's just sort of tapped. Like if you had played a blue Amplify card and it was just tapped, you could renew it back into your hand right away. Or you could play essentially the icon on the map is still wrong, but it's reduces any damage you take down to 10 until the next person, whoever takes the next reaction, that's when you stop getting that shield. But essentially shields you to only take 10 damage until the next person's reaction, so that might be good because I'm probably going to be attacking you here with until I'm going to be, actually that'd be the best because you'll be gain hit by 7 from this 9 and also my attack of 13. So that may be the one to get, but it's up to you.
Yeah, that's what I think I'll do. I mean, getting a couple potions is nice, but I think you need to stack it a little bit more.
Okay. All right. So you're going to get okay. So now we're going to do the Amplify, which is Ken, you're going to take 3 damage.
I noticed that. He's a weak limbs.
And then let's see. And Jason, you're going to take 9, or I'm sorry, not 9, 7. Then you're going to take 13, 20 damage from that, but that all goes down to 10 because of your shield amplify or shield roll.
Wait, why is he taking damage from attacking you?
So I did Unstable Barrage, which does 7 damage to him, and then I'm attacking, which for another 13 damage.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're the one who played the blue card.
Yeah, I played.
Yeah, never mind. Yeah. Thanks a lot.
You're welcome.
I'll hit 3. That's
I
fine.
hardly ever get to play it, and you.
No. You're fine. You're fine. You're good. I thought it was him playing it at first. I'm like, okay.
Unfortunately, he rolled a 4, so he's only going to get hit by 10. So yeah, reduce your HP by 10, unless you're gonna dispel. I guess you could dispel that damage because you haven't reacted with anything yet. Jason.
Yeah, so I could, dispel it, or try to, because you're gonna try to. Let's see, you're probably gonna play something to try to power through it.
Or you could alternatively still do Twisted Temptation, try to get me on your team unless you're trying to crush me also. Or do Hair of the Sea Dog and get a potion for only 10 damage.
Yeah. Let's see. It's only one potion I get.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll still do Hair of the Sea Dog.
Okay.
Get a potion out of it.
All right.
Take the
Give you
10.
one of these. And yeah, decrease your life by 10. And now, fatefully, it is your turn, Jason. You get one action with Riviera, or you get one action with Riviera and one action with the Warlord.
Ooh, and because we're in the same mech, right?
I mean, I sort of envision these as you guys are controlling the mech outside of it with your magical powers.
Oh yeah.
You can headcanon it that you're inside this big gem. That's fine too.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's take a look at your guys' health.
No looksies. You can't see.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely going for Saffron.
What? Why? We used to play
okay,
together,
I don't have...
Riviera. I know we didn't get along so well, but come on. I mean, I would turn your wire to steam. You would put out my campfires, but it's okay. We can resolve these things.
Let's see. I got. Let's see. Well, now would be the time if I want to amplify. Let's see. Let's see if I want to amplify.
And I just want an orange crush. That actually sounds pretty good. I haven't had an orange soda in forever, Dale, but that doesn't sound too bad right now. I have this orange seltzer water I'm drinking, which is pretty good.
I used to have an Orange Crush T-shirt when I was a kid.
Oh yeah, an Orange Crush T-shirt
in Colorado.
Oh, fun.
So I wonder
I'm not gonna do any amplify. I'm just gonna attack.
Okay, that's fine. So are you attacking with Riviera? Is that what you're doing first? I asked because the Warlord doesn't have an attack. He has Barrage and Vampiric Clutch as his action.
Oh, yeah. I'll be attacking with Riviera then.
Okay. And you're attacking me, Saffron?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's a bad idea. Are you sure you want to do that?
Are you... Why would it be a bad idea?
You're going to pay...
okay.
How much damage are you doing to me?
It's 14.
14. I can't take it. Dang it. I want to be able to take that damage so I can react with my backdraft. Okay. Well, you know what? Oh, wait. What's your speed at? Your speed is 20 freaking 8.
Oh, I see.
All right. I'm going to use a potion. That's pretty much my only shot. So that's one potion.
And I got to spend one potion to... counteract that, right?
Dang it. All right. Well, I am, as you say, bye-bye.
Oh, he's dead?
I'm dead, yeah.
Oh, no. Oh, you said that.
So I should say my Juggernaut is destroyed. Saffron is still alive, reduced down to her base stats of 3, 1... and 1. And if I had potions, those would count toward these stats because they become essentially the people in my troop that I can roll for how many of them will fight with me, but right now I'm not going to go into that because I don't have the potions to do it, and don't want to waste your guys' time with rules that we're not even covering. So, or that aren't applicable, I should say. So all these go into the junk pile. And this guy gets discarded. And I am still kind of around to hopefully destroy you soon. But we'll see if that happens. Maybe I'll just peck away at you here, Riviera. How dare you hurt me? Go get him, Hobart. Except you have to survive what's coming. Okay.
Yep.
So. Can he now... make you an acolyte this level?
Now the Warlord will do the do an action now, right?
Yeah, the Warlord would do an action. What was your question though, Ken? I'm a little confused.
Can he do sacrifice acolyte when you're down
Yeah, I mean, he could still sacrifice. He can't sacrifice me. I'm not his acolyte. But
Okay. So in other words, I'm saying that. Oh, I'm sorry. What's the thing you can do? It makes
Twisted
you.
Temptation.
That's it.
That's only when he's being attacked, and that's his sort of reaction.
Yeah,
it's a reaction. All right. Okay.
Okay. So,
but instead, I'm gonna do a vampiric clutch.
Vampiric
It
clutch.
seems.
So that's
damage
14.
defenders' hit points with your hands. Increase the hit points by half damage, which is rounded up. What?
So the hand is attack strength. So he's attacking you with 14.
Right, and plus.
And then he's gonna get 7 of that back if you shield it, or if you just take it and counterattack.
I'm gonna take it and counterattack.
Okay. Oh, I would also recommend maybe just since you're twig rolling a dice, and seeing if.
Oh yeah. Okay, I do that first, right?
I don't believe that counts as reaction. Let me double check what I wrote in the rules. For that. Twig. Where are you? Okay, twig. When going to be damaged, roll a 1d6. Take no damage to HP on a roll of 1. This is in addition to any reaction you take. So yeah, so you can go ahead and roll. Hope for a 1. All right.
Okay. So I'm gonna take the damage.
Okay, take the damage.
That's 14, right?
Yep, 14.
2, 3, 4. And I'm going to do my Fan the Flames, reduce attacker's hit points by my speed, which happens to be 24.
Ooh, nice. Okay, so 24 damage is coming back to you, Jason.
Ouch. And I don't get to react this because this is his reaction, right?
Yeah, but you can still call what I call a retro action, which you can dispel a counterattack, because there was once upon a time in the game I felt like it was kind of cheap that I attack you, but then your counterattack kills me. Like, well, I guess I should have attacked you, but I wasn't thinking. So now I've made it so if that happens, you can still dispel a counterattack.
All right.
Yeah.
He's got
I don't like that. I'm gonna have to try to dispel that counterattack.
Okay. Do you have any potions, Ken? That
if I counter it, it will cost him 2.
Yeah.
And he has
1 potion on hand, and then who knows how many in his hand. In his area, and who knows how many is cards in his hand.
All right, I'm going to I'm going to leave it the game. I'm not gonna dispel his spell.
Okay. All right. So you lose that potion. All right. And now is back to you, Ken.
All right. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do Amplify, which actually doubles my hits, my attack, but it's purple, so I get 3 rolls.
You
1, 2, 3, right?
No, just 2 rolls.
Sorry.
Yeah.
2 rolls.
Yeah, 2 rolls.
Yep, my bad.
And none for Jason because he has no purple limbs. All right. Ooh, okay. I mean, this isn't great.
5 times 1.
Yeah. So you get 5 life, 5 HP.
5 life. That's fine. Okay. That's wrong button. Add 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And of course, I double my attack. My attack is currently 24, so 48 coming to you.
Yep, 48 damage coming to you, Jason.
Ooh, that's a lot of damage.
And that's actually not discard because it matches you.
Oh, it matches me.
It's just tapped. And if you roll a 3, you can renew it. For an amplify roll, I mean. All right, that's
I'm gonna try to dispel it.
Why would you dispel that? Just take the damage.
I don't have any. I can't dispel that.
Okay.
I don't need to dispel now because this card is tapped, right?
Yeah, you can't use it for potions now. Okay.
Well, okay.
All right, so now it's my turn, and let me reread how this works, because I've forgotten. This rarely happens. So
big, huge warlord in his thing, right? Here's this little person.
Well, yeah, essentially, my Juggernaut's destroyed. Now I'm trying to avoid shrapnel. I'm trying to avoid getting stomped on, all that. So what I have to do is I'm going to let's see. On your turn as the attacker, which I am, use your base speed to find a turn order among the... Okay, yeah, that's fine. Roll 2d6 and determine a difference from the results. If the difference is equal or lower than your base speed, you avoid any damage from shrapnel or gain stomped on in the larger bout and reduce defender's HP by your attack strength multiplied by the difference found. All right, so and a difference of 0 counts as 1. Okay, so I'm going to roll 2 die. No, what are you doing over there? Okay, 2 die. Roll. Come on, be lower than I have a speed of 1. So I need 1 or 0. Woohoo! 1. All right. So
Yeah, wow.
so the difference is 1. So I'm going to attack you for 1 times 3. 3 damage, Jason.
You can dispel it. There you go.
No, I don't think I'll dispel. I think I'll
Are you
just take
sure?
3.
I mean, that's a lot of damage. You might want
I
to just
know,
burn
yeah.
a dispel on.
You never know.
Let's see. Actually, what is? Can I do the Warlord's reaction? Twisted Temptation.
I mean, you could. It wouldn't really help you much.
No, yeah, because it's only 3 damage.
Yeah. And I don't have a my jugger. If I join your team, then I'm just trying to do 3 damage at a time to Ken. I'm not gonna.
I mean, I'd be doing this to be funny. It'd be hilarious. But...
It's true. Yeah. Yeah.
You just go and start kicking him in the shin until he's.
That's right. Yeah.
No, I want to crush you.
Wow.
I'll take the damage.
So you're gonna take the damage? Okay. All right.
Yep.
Now is back to you, Jason.
Yep. Well, I am going to my acolyte there, Riviera. She's going to attack.
All right.
For 14.
14 damage coming at you, Ken.
Well, 14 damage, huh? I can't take it.
Yeah, you
which
can't speed
means,
shield.
Which means I can't dispel it. I can't counter it. I can't. I'm dead.
I think so. I think you
Nothing
are.
I can
dead.
do about it, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, as I'm going down, can
wait. Roll just in case.
Oh, that's right. I can roll that damage to me. That's right. And it'd be like, if attacker's action will damage you, roll d6, damage misses on a 1.
Disable
There
roll,
you go.
which is a 1. Yeah.
Woo!
Right through the legs. Misses. But now he has 1 more to attack you with. But okay,
Yeah.
that's 1.
I'll do it again.
Then I'll. Oh, I did damage. Did I damage him the last time? Oh yeah, I did. I don't think I got my 7 hit points. I don't think it matters at this point.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, if you want to do that, then that's fine.
Anyway, he's going to Vampiric Clutch
All right.
for 14.
All right, roll that. Let's see if we can get another sweet 1 there, Ken. Nope. Dun dun dun. He drinks your blood and you are dead. All right, let me read the ending for Warlord wins here. Okay. Let's see. I will do this one. The lives of the royal family have all been extinguished or exiled, and the warlord now sits on the throne of Galmany, exercising dominance over the people and preparing the way for a worse evil to come. So concludes this game of Junkyard Juggernauts. Thanks for playing. No, but good job, Jason.
Lost
on
twice
winning.
now.
Well done.
Okay, so I'm not.
Well,
search and
I'm going to say the Warlord doesn't outright kill you too. He lets you live and be his servants if you
we get to be your servants.
pledge fealty.
Fealty, yeah.
Pledge fealty. Yep.
Pledge fealty.
I'm a benevolent Warlord.
You're
I mean, it's you only took out one of my golems, so I can't be that bad, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Okay, guys. So, general feedback you might have. I know Ken, you gave me good feedback last time, but I'm curious if you may have had time to reflect since Sunday. Anything that you think has worked well or isn't working well? Jason, any feedback you have, especially if there's anything that you've noticed that is either so much better or so much worse than the last time you played this. I'd love to hear
Two
about
things.
Okay, Ken.
One,
yes, go ahead.
you took my purple leg.
Sorry.
2, I hate losing. I lost twice now. Okay.
Oh.
That's it. No, I don't anything. This is. I mean, I want to play again because I gotta win this. I mean, now I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna search the city next time. Okay, I'm gonna try to keep going until I feel like I'm ready to build up enough. To
exactly.
That's why I was thinking. Like, my first reaction was like, dude, this is twice now. We found the Warlord right away, and the game is over. It's like, this is terrible. You gotta find a way to stop this. But I did it to myself by virtue of searching. I could have skipped it.
If only there's a way I cannot do this.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. No, I totally get that. Jason, what were you gonna say?
I really want to try the full co-op and no Secret Warlord at some point.
Where
see how that plays.
Okay, where it's like the 1 to 3 player version.
Yeah.
Okay. So do you feel like
maybe at some point?
Do you feel like it's almost too tense being the Warlord? Like, yeah, what was your experience? Because
it's a little tense, and also as someone who's like still really new to the game, it's like a little intimidating.
Yeah, totally. I mean,
but the
obviously, you did great.
Yeah, well, I was kind of just like on autoplay there, like, yeah, well, I guess I just win. I can't help it sometimes. And I noticed the first phase was different this time. Last time we did a draft style. So is the new way of doing it, is that like the de facto way of doing that, or is it like a choice?
It's the de facto way, just because I was noticing, and after getting some feedback from others, that the thing that I really want, where I want the fun of the game to be, is in the mainly building your Juggernaut and the adventure of like, okay, going out, trying to search the land, doing all the things you can do, and that sort of game loop of camping, traveling and camping. 20 to 30 minutes was being taken up just going back and forth through all the cards. So
I definitely tell a major time save there.
Yeah. So, but was that something you preferred going through each one?
I liked it. I liked it as an option.
Okay. I mean, I think that could certainly be something that is house ruled, or I mean, I have no problem if someone wants to play it that way. But
yeah, I think maybe there might be rules for that as an optional thing, because it is fun to do that because you had that slow build of your mech.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
But you also have that. But I can tell, like, because the problem that Steve had last time is that he didn't really know what was a good, limbs to pick.
Yeah.
And so for this way, it's that decision aspect of it is kind of out of your hands. Like, okay, I got this, I can put away this. So it's a little more friendly, I think, for a first-time player to do it this way.
Yeah, there is definitely. I think seasoned players could find a lot of strategy in the back and forth, because it's like, okay, I have this card, I have these two options. Well, I see that card. Well, I like that. I'm going to try to get that. But yeah, I agree that this is much more friendly. Like, it levels the playing field a little bit from between experienced and inexperienced.
You get a little bit of that magic draft high without having to spend $10 or how much it is for a pack now.
Exactly. Is it $10 a pack?
I have no idea. I played the Transformers trading card game. I never got into Magic. That was some of my friends that I'm like, I don't have funds for that.
I went to a Geek West Fest here in Everett, Washington, and I went to Zulu's, is a local card game shop, right, board game shop, and I was like, how much is nowadays for the big pack? And I mean, the box of Magic, right? Like $200. Like, what? It was like $65 like 20 years ago. Well, yeah. So packs, I'm not sure how much they cost, right? Like, oh my word, I used to play Magic the Gathering back in the mid-90s, early 90s.
Yeah, that's around when I was playing it. Okay. So
I like the
go ahead.
But I like the new camp thing. I think maybe the reference card needs to be updated for that.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out where to actually put it on the map itself, as to have that the whole camping thing be on the map, just like the shorthand of it.
Yeah.
But yes, because I think that would be helpful to just be like, what was that one again? Oh yeah, I'll do that.
I'm not the biggest fan of the Tapetopia's manual interface. Having the PDF is actually easier to read.
Yeah.
That's a unrelated issue. I liked being able to fight stuff outside of the big golem fights because that was the thing I missed out on last time. I missed out on this time too, kind of. Where because Steve was just rushing all the golems, and I was like lagging behind trying to get powerful. So it's cool to have that option of like, hey, if I'm running behind and trying to do a build up style, then I can still fight some stuff.
Yeah.
So I like that addition, even though I didn't really get to take advantage of it this game. I could definitely see that being an advantage. I didn't really understand where the mechanics of it completely, because it has to do with the Warlord meter, right?
You're talking about patrolling the bounds, that part?
Yeah.
Yeah, so essentially, and I actually did this a little wrong now that I realize it, because I was supposed to roll a die to even see if I found a creature. And if you roll a number greater than the Warlord power multiplier, which starts at 1, so you're almost always going to find, you have a 5 and 6 chance of finding a beast or a creature in the first half of the game. So if you roll like 2 through 6, you'll find a creature, and then you fight it. So I did forget to roll there, but for do I even find one? But then if you find one, you fight it, and then you hopefully would roll, like I would have to roll 1 to get a loot of a quest here. Like I could have gotten this Amplify Father's Fight without doing the quest. So I don't know if I'm answering your question or just speaking more to what you were saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, that so I do like that scaling where it becomes less of a chance to be successful the later into the game it gets.
Yeah.
As you're wearing down the Warlord's forces, I guess.
Exactly.
I guess you could say.
And also, I mean, and if you do find a beast, I think, this goes back to dumb Tabletopia manual, but I'm pretty sure I have it that you multiply. Yes. So let's say I found, let's say this was at Warlord Power Multiplier 3. I happen to roll a 4, 5, or 6. I draw 2 cards. Whatever these are is multiplied by 3. So you get some really gnarly beasts potentially at the end. Like this one wouldn't be too bad. This would be 9 times 3, so 27, 27, 27, which is not nothing. But if you horribly got a 10, 10, that'd be 60, 60, 60. That'd be nuts.
Yikes.
But yeah, so it's determined by the Warlord power multiplier, how likely you are to find it, and how powerful it is.
Yeah.
Awesome. Any other feedback, Ken or Jason?
Yeah. Well, I do, but just go first.
Oh, okay.
Nope, that was it.
Okay. All right, Ken, go for it. Or I don't know, Ken, if anyone in your stream has questions, they're welcome to ask too. But
I think only 2 people are here. But
okay.
Yeah, good guys. Anybody in the stream have any questions? Let me know. What I'm gonna say is that I played this game Sunday, and I played it now Tuesday. It was good to have it 2 days in a row like that. Kind of like not 2 days in a row, but to play it again. So the first time around, I'm like, yeah, that was good. We get some good feedback, right? So second time around, I liked it, and that's like I do understand the point about the beginning of building mechs, knowing in this game coming into it, knowing that I was going to build my mech. I said, oh my god, I got terrible limbs. I'm a purple guy with no purple limbs, okay, and I get feedback on that, and so I was giving a crap about that. But my goal was to go build myself up, knowing I could build myself up.
Yeah.
That was the plan, and it didn't work out that way. So I like that idea. Yeah, which is one thing I can do. I can skip the searching. Like if you're going to you want to search a city? No.
So do you think it'd be valuable as someone teaching the game to say you can search a city, but you don't? But warning, if you do, and it's the Warlord, we're going to be in the end game. So if you want a chance to explore more, don't search. Would that be helpful?
Well, I'm just like on any game, right? When you start playing the game, right, you're like you learn the mechanics. So you're like how it go. Like you don't want to, that's a strategy. It's a strategy. If you can choose to strategize, saying no, take the risk of searching it, or no, or yes, I'm going to skip it. So I mean, it's good that just a reminder, I suppose, people, or But yeah, I mean that's the part that was like, oh, I didn't want to end the game so soon. I want to keep exploring and searching, and that's why, like, oh, my hit point go down. Okay, no big deal. I'll get him up somewhere. Like I was planning on building my guy up.
Yeah.
You know, and in the game, now mind you, there's two things that happen when you have an in-game. It happens fast. One, the warlord doesn't have as much in the way of limbs. Okay, so that was
or
good
potions.
thing.
Yeah, that was nice. Yes.
But then again, you also don't have enough because I had that one quest where literally I can run across a corruption and gain a potion.
Yeah,
that would have been like I was just go traveling. Boop, 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 boop. You know, I enjoyed it, and I'm well, I know I didn't sign up for the next time, but do it again because I'm liking this. So
I would love to
making it better. As we said last time, it has good depth and. What was that the word? There's two words we used.
Streamlined and depth, I think, is the words you guys used. Yeah. Awesome. Okay, so Ken, sounds like you would definitely play again. Jason, would you be up for playing yet again, or you look at your, I mean, in the future, I know the dates I gave you, you said this would probably be the only time, but if
I am a maybe for 2 weeks from now.
Oh, okay.
Maybe,
okay.
So.
Oh, cool. Then I'll put you back in the maybe camp. I forget what my spreadsheet says, but cool. Okay. Fantastic.
Yeah, definitely remind me because
no problem.
Here's where I'll plug what we're doing. We got a convention, Alpha MegaCon, a Christian comedy convention coming up.
Oh my gosh! I used to live in SoCal, and I wanted to go to it and never did. And my co-host for my podcast, Paul, he's gone once or twice. I think. But what's that, Ken?
What's it called again? The convention?
Alpha OmegaCon.
Yeah, Alpha OmegaCon. So when is that? It's in 2 weeks, you said?
Yes, 2 weeks. It is on Saturday, the 7th of September. Mm-hmm. It is free admission.
Oh, nice.
You can spend that money and all of the wonderful tables in there.
Very cool. Are you guys having a table for Geeky Guys for God?
Yes.
Awesome.
Geeky Guys and Gals for God are doing there's going to be 2 tables, one for the San Diego, one for the Orange County group. Mm-hmm. Our table is going to be taking donations for 3D printed goodies and stuff like that.
Oh, cool. Very nice.
And including some D&D miniatures that are pretty awesome.
Very, very. Is that why you're trying to get your 3D printer fixed for that?
Yeah. I got a bunch of actually, you'll appreciate this. Turn my camera back on. So I got some game-related things here. Mm-hmm. This is a fridge magnet. The camera here.
Ooh, cool.
That's a
little Game Boy guy.
Old Game Boy.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of that.
Oh, there's
a mustache controller.
Oh boy, what kind of printer is that?
So this is an Anycubic Mega S.
Yeah.
It is a
3D printing at work. By the way.
Workhorse.
I worked for the Boeing company, and we've been doing some 3D printing, both titanium, but also other stuff. So yeah, every time I see someone talk about 3D printing,
is that? Oh, that's a die, right? Not cheese.
Yep, that's a die. No, though, if I get out the purple one there, it looks less like cheese.
Yeah, that looks much more like a die. Okay, very cool. Those are cute. Are you painting them? Like, or does the 3D printer do that somehow with the eyes?
No, these are. It's just old-fashioned filament swapping. Oh. So it'll be the rainbow color. Mm-hmm. I time the rainbow so it's a different color as it prints up. That's why the pips in the face are different colors.
Oh wow!
Okay. And they're a rainbow filament.
Well, that's.
And
cool.
Then I switched to black and I print on top of it, little face.
Oh, well, awesome.
Yeah, that's cool.
That is cool.
Yeah. It's amazing how many conventions I've been going to that have now tables, people selling 3D printed stuff. Mm-hmm. How can I pray for you? Oh, that's kind of cool.
I designed this little badge. How can I pray for you today?
Oh, that's awesome.
This won't be for give as a donation, but this is a vibration detector or vibration monitor.
Really
I call it. It's
left. Yeah, there we go.
This is an owl.
Nice.
Yeah, that's cool.
When a T-Rex is coming your way, you need that.
Yep.
Well, awesome.
Helps me monitor the vibration of the machine. It's very.
What kind of material was that? What material did you use? What kind of polymer did that?
So this is in PLA plus, and these things are all in PLA plus.
Okay. All right. My mind's just spacious a little bit about what the different materials were.
Mm-hmm.
We've been using some of flexible stuff with
The
tools
TPU.
factory. Get TPU in the factory. Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah,
I was just gonna say I am
I've
like
got the wood
so
filament.
oblivious to 3D print stuff. What were you saying, Jason?
I have the wood filament, which I haven't used yet because it's a bit of a setup. So I got to switch a lot of stuff to make it work. But it's plastic filament with sawdust in it,
Really?
so it actually looks like wood, and you can actually like use varnish on it.
Really? Oh wow.
Mm-hmm. And but I haven't really gotten too crazy with that yet.
Mhm.
I've seen some pretty crazy stuff online where people will actually change the temperature that they print it with, which changes the color of the wood
Oh wow.
because it's burning it a little bit.
Yeah.
So if you print it at a higher temperature, you'll get a darker color. The lighter color at a lower temperature. So they adjust the temperature to make the wood filament look different. And I don't think I'll be doing that right away. I kind of want to do like simple like little wooden crosses and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So
Awesome. Very, very cool.
Hmm.
So, okay, definitely we'll be praying over you at Alpha MegaCon. Ken, prayers over you over going to PAX, right?
On the PAX, yeah.
And that's
weekend.
is that this weekend?
Yep.
Okay, awesome.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
Oh, fun.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, because it's Labor Day. That's right.
Get past my.
I hope one day I'll get to come up there, but
Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah.
yeah.
Place to stay.
All right, then I think we're done. Thank you again so much, Ken. Thank you so much, Jason, for joining tonight. Are you going to continue streaming? If so, I'll raid you. No, okay, then we'll just be done.
Now I'm going to work on a video for my Christian streamer conversation and then
cool.
read before go to bed. So no, my plan was to stream this, and that was it.
Awesome.
And tomorrow I'm off because I'm going to a friend's or IRL board game night with a friend. And then Thursday, my community group's not meeting from church right now, but one of the guys in the community group is having dinner at his place. So that, and then Friday's PAX. So
fun. Are you gonna live stream out from PAX or just like?
I plan on it.
Okay.
I was gonna plan on doing some streams from PAX as well as doing some recaps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, very cool. All right, we'll pray and get out of here. Lord God, thank you so much for this time. Thank you for these two awesome gentlemen giving of their time so sacrificially to help playtest this game, to see where the chinks in the armor are, so to speak, where it can do better. Thank you for the fun we got to have. Please, Lord, we pray glorified you, and that anyone that watched this live or watches later would experience you, that we'd all experience your goodness, your love, your beauty, your truth, and your there's one more thing I usually say, but I can't remember what it is, that we'd all experience it in a fresh new way. Pray protection and provision over us. Pray over Ken at PAX this weekend. May it go fantastic. May he be able to reflect your goodness and your love and share the gospel in the unique way he can with those that he encounters. Please be with Steve and Jason at Alpha Omega Con. May Jason be able to figure out all the stuff that he needs for his 3D printing to be able to give those away or have those bought through donations. And please may you bless Geeky Guys and Gals for God in their ministry. And Lord, I pray that you continue to help me as I steward this creation of yours, Junkyard Juggernauts, to bring it to be something that will foster fellowship between people that enjoy playing board games. And we pray all this in the name of your Son, Jesus Christ, who left all majesty to come down to our depravity, lived the life we wanted, taught us how we could, conquered sin, overcame death, being raised to you, the Father, making a way for us all to have a right relationship with you where there wasn't a way before. Amen.
Amen.
All right, guys. Well, until next time, here is your stream face. I lost. I'm dead. Or no, wait. You didn't kill us. You just enslaved us, right? We're servants to you, Warlord.
Did you save us?
Yeah. I gotta twirl my evil mustache.